Luo Feng had only been away from Earth for 6,000 years. As the ruler of the Milky Way, he ended up getting stopped at the gate by a bunch of immigrants, they even calling him the outsider. Seeing his homeland taken over by alien settlers, Luo Feng was absolutely furious. He realized that because he'd been gone for so long, these immigrants had the guts to invade Earth's original territory, and now it was time to show these settlers who the real master of Earth was. But Luo Feng's powerful return didn't make Jack, the Immigration Bureau executive, back down one bit. In his eyes, sure, Luo Feng was the personal disciple of the Lord of Chaos City, but most of the immigrants on Earth were elites from the 5 major human factions. Some of them were even descendants of Universe Lord families. No matter how well connected Luo Feng was, he couldn't shake their foundation. But the moment Jack finished speaking, he suddenly felt an incredibly terrifying presence. Even he couldn't help but feel his heart skip a beat. When they came out to investigate, they discovered the source of this presence. It's actually an immortal-grade star devouring grass. Turns out, to stop these cosmic immigrants from causing more trouble, Luo Feng released the star devouring grass, wrapping it around most of the planet. He then warned the alien settlers that if they were still hanging around in native Earth territory, after 12 hours, the only thing waiting for them would be death. At this point, Jack was naive enough to think Luo Feng was just bluffing. After all, he hadn't restricted the Immigration Bureau's authority. But the very next second, Jack couldn't laugh anymore, because the Lord of Chaos City personally issued a decree. Any immigrant who set foot on land or entered the airspace would be sentenced to death. Still, Jack refused to give up. But the moment he reached the border, Luo Feng's voice came through first. Facing Luo Feng's blatant threat, Jack was so angry he could have ground his teeth to dust, but he didn't dare test it with his own life. He could only slink away with his tail between his legs. With the protection of the Star-Eater grass, Luo Feng was confident these alien immigrants wouldn't dare mess with Earth's people anymore. So after spending a few days with Su Xing, he set off on his training journey once again. But before that, there was still one thing he needed to take care of: avenging his Sifu.